What's up guys, Chuki Beats, and today I thought I was just chilling over here with Rednick. He's playing some Forza. Today I thought, why not give you guys a sampling tutorial, because you guys have been requesting that for a very long time. So I've set up my computer, everything, trying to work out the screen recording, and then I'll give you guys a sampling tutorial. So definitely leave a like and subscribe to my second channel. See you guys on the computer. Okay, so yeah, the first thing you need to do is find a track that you think is like, I like this, I can do something with it. And don't be too, like, I don't know, don't be too choosy. There's a lot of beats to be made with a lot of different tracks, so just take something, practice with it, and yeah, just do that. So the first thing you want to do is open Edison, or a new audio editor, which you can access by pressing this button, and then you drag in your desired track to the audio editor, you drop it, and it will load. After that, you will see, yeah, you can just make it bigger a bit. And please note that there isn't like a this is how to sample way. This is just how I do it and what is the easiest way for me. I know there's also, you can do some stuff with Edison that you already put the tempo right and stuff, but I don't really do that stuff. So I'll let you guys listen to the track. And that first part is actually what I'm going to use. So then we will use these like selection thing to just make a perfect loop. You can zoom in like this. So you kind of try to get no parts that you don't want. So like just make it go up until the edge. And then on the other side as well, just to have a perfect loop and to just make that fit. So let's listen. If you press this button, the selection will actually loop, so that's pretty useful to listen. And as you can hear right now, it loops correctly. So you've always got to make sure you've got like 4 bars or 2 bars, or I don't know. You just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it loops perfectly. So after you've got that, just make sure it's correct here. You just have this selection, and then you use this button to just drag it over to your playlist. So then you select your tempo in which your beat has to be. For this kind of old school vibe, I'm going for like a 90 or 80 something BPM. Let's take 85 for example. And then you can double click the sample, right click the time knob, and select 4 bars, which will automatically make it fit between those bars. If you want 2 bars, you click 2 bars, or 3 bars, I don't know. But most of the time you're going to use 4 bars. If it's too fast, like, you can stretch it out the double amount of the time, so make it 8 bars. It just depends on what you're looking for. Right now it will sound pitched because you've actually you've actually sped up the sample, so it will sound higher in pitch. So how you can fix that is by selecting the stretch mode in here. So it will always stay the same pitch no matter how much you stretch it. So when you listen back to it, so right now we've already got a perfect loop. If you like, for example, like more difficult sampling will be like to cut different pieces out of this sample that you found to rearrange that into your own melody. But as I said before, there isn't like a this is how you sample or this is how you do that. It's just yeah, you just kind of need to, it's part of like the creative process of like finding out what you're good at and which things you can hear in certain samples. So it's just all a matter of playing around with your sample and everything. So okay, so after that you need to link the channel to one of link the sample to one of your mixer tracks, which you do by clicking this track button over here. And yeah, you can then take out some of the frequencies that you don't like. So for example, if I play the sample, you see there's a lot of bass in it, which I might not want, but you might also want it. So it just depends. What I sometimes do is then duplicate the sample, so like this, make this one unique, so you've got two different samples, drag this one to a different mixer track, so now you've got the first and the second sample, which is actually the same, but then on the first one you take out the bass, so you've only got the high ends. Let me solo this track. So you've got this without the bass. And then on the second one you add another equalizer and you take out the highs. So now you've got the bass and the highs separated. So you can play the highs for an intro and then add the bass later on, as I'll show you guys right now. And that really, yeah, creates that kind of drop feeling, if you know what I mean. And yeah, after that it's just adding drums, let me just add some drums very quickly here. I'm not trying to make a beat here, I'm just trying to show you guys how to sample. So for example, then you can add a, I don't know, a hi-hat or something. Something like this. And now just a kick and a snare and we're done. No, not really, but yeah, that's how simple a beat can be. And now just a kick and we're quite done with everything. Let me just find a very nice kick. Let me find it here. Facebook message. And then when you've got your beat, you can then make some variations by then cutting out the bass, for example, like this. Which makes it kind of breathe and just flow. And you then drop the bass back in. And that's basically how you sample. Yeah, of course there's a lot of like room for, I don't know, putting effects on your sample, reversing your sample, slowing it down, cutting it into pieces. One tip I can give you guys is to find some different kind of combination with your sample, is to add a gross beat on the effects rack of your sample, just to find some, I don't know, some random combinations. So if we play this and then we select some, I don't know, I'm just looking through the options here, but we've got thousands of, not thousands, I mean hundreds of options which you can check out, and maybe will give you an idea of how to arrange your sample. So I don't know, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are happy that I finally did it, because you guys have been asking for it a long time. But definitely remember that you just need to, yeah, I don't know, need to find your way and just dragging samples into your program or into your DAW or DAW, and just do stuff, just experience, just get some, I don't know, you just have to learn to hear it. You don't just get it straight from the start. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely leave a like if you did. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already for more tutorials and everything. Say ciao to Redneck, and see you guys later. Bye.